Today it's the 7th day of my fast and it's going well. The first 3 days were dry and after that I switched to water fasting. And the interesting thing is that I had my period just before I started this fast, and then after 5 days it stopped, like usual. And normally what happens in a fast, it's like I get my period again, and that is like more old blood that's coming out. So it's a sign your body is cleaning up residue and other stuff, which is a good sign. So every fast is different. You know, this fast, I felt it more in the beginning, more in my eyes. Like the inside of my eyelid it looked like a little bit inflamed when I started, and then it started to become lighter and lighter, and now I don't have that inflammation feeling anymore. So it's actually very interesting because last fast it was definitely more facial pain. So that's a good sign that now during my fast I do not have that, and it seems like my disease is going away. With the other fasts, that was the same thing. During my fast, it seemed that my disease was going away, and then during the refeeding, it almost was like I hadn't gone too deep enough into my fast, so that the disease was like coming back a bit. So yes, this time I have less facial pain, and I have more. I think my body cleans up other stuff as well, and so this time I felt it more in my eyes. Last time as well, I felt it in my neck, like a joint pain or like a really neck pain that I don't have right now. Overall, I feel a lot better than last fast, and so far so good. Because I'm back on the water fasting and not on the dry fasting, my weight loss is a lot less as well. So I'm now at 63 kilograms. So I started off at 69. And in 3 days, I think I lost 5 kilograms on the dry fast. And after that, like I hovered between the 64 and 63. And so that's depending on how much you drink, of course. I just sip water whenever I'm thirsty. I just go with the flow. I go with how my body feels. And yeah, it's going well. So yeah, sometimes I think, oh, I have to tell the people that are not watching my other videos that I'm healing from an autoimmune disease, which is called erythromelalgia, which is a very weird disease that's affecting the small blood vessels. And for me, actually it started off with Raynaud syndrome, which means that your hands, when they get really cold, they get like yellow and the blood goes out of your fingers really fast. And my toes would go black if they were really cold. So that was Raynaud's syndrome is how they call it. So that's like stage 1 of erythromelalgia. So if you're not paying attention to what you eat or your lifestyle, then it will only get worse. So at that time I thought it was just a part of life and that I had to deal with it because it was a kind of genetic, because my grandma had the same thing. And a lot of diseases is epigenetic. You know, it's the, you know, to load the gun, that's the genetic part, but actually firing the gun, that is what the environment does. This is what you do with your lifestyle, your diet, everything. So I think it's very important to realize that you're not doomed if it's in your family. It's really the environment that pulls the trigger, and don't think that it's something that you cannot heal, because you can. And I think that's very empowering to know that a lot of things depend on actually what you do in life, what disease you get, and how you deal with it. So for me, this fast is feeling also like a spiritual journey. It feels like I get more in tune with my body, the signals of my body I start to recognize. I know when I have to go and rest, when my body's tired. I really try to listen to my body and do what's good for me. Again, I put myself number one and everybody else number two. And I think that is absolutely necessary if you want to heal. And so everything's going great, and I'll keep you updated with how it's going. Okay, I wish you all a nice evening. Until next time. Bye.